In this video, we are going to see the remaining string related assertions. So in this video, we are going to see keywords related like should be string, should not be string, should be lowercase, should be uppercase, should be title, should match expressions, regular expressions, should not match regular expressions. Now let's write some code and see how it's look like. Settings. For this, I need two libraries. One is string, another one is collections. Now write test cases. Now our first keyword is should be string. So what this should be string is going to do is it is going to check whether the whatever the input you have given to this keyword, whether it's a string or not. If it is a string, then it is going to pass, otherwise it is going to fail. So I'm going to write should be string, and we can mention robot. Robot is a string. Now when I run, it is going to run and it's going to give the proper results. Test name cannot be empty. I think did I miss something? Oh, I forgot to give the test name. So we say string assertions part 2 demo. Now done. Now run. Yes, we can see it's pass. Now we see the results. Yeah, we can see it's pass because we have provided the string and the assertion got pass and it's run. Now let's we change it to something else. 1 2. Otherwise we'll give empty. When you give empty, then also it is going to consider as a string. Should be string empty. Now let's run. You can see empty is also considered as a string and it's pass. Now if you give other than empty or string, then it is going to fail. Let's give some numbers. Should be string 0. So 0 is a number. So when we give this one, it is going to fail and it is going to give the error message. Yes, it's failed. And it is mentioning that 0 is a integer, not a string. That is the reason it's got failed. Yeah, we got the same output here. Now our next thing is let's give some boolean value. Should be string true. True is a boolean. Now let's see the output. You can see true is boolean, not a string. So if you give other than string, it is going to fail. Now we have completed should be string. Now should not be string is exactly opposite of should be string. So in this case, we should not provide any string, then it is going to pass. So what we can do is we are going to use the same this whatever value you provided here, and let's see how it's going to work. Should not, should not. One by one we'll do. Now this is a string. Now we are checking should not be a string keyword. Once we are done, it is going to fail. It's mentioning that robot is a string. So that is the reason it's failed. Now we'll do this one, empty. Should not. Yes. Empty is also a string. That is the reason it's failed again. Now we are going to give numbers and see whether it's going to pass or not. Because its number is a not a string, then it has to pass. Yes, it's pass. You can see should not be a string. We have mentioned 0. So it's pass. No issues. Now our next thing is we will give boolean. Should not be string. Yes, now also it's pass. So boolean also is considered as a not a string and the assertion got pass. Now we have covered it should not be a string. Now our next our keyword is should be a lowercase. In this case, what we need to provide is we have to provide all the characters in a lowercase and we can add some special characters. Then it is going to consider pass and it's going to execute it. If we give other than lowercase letters, then it is going to fail. Now let's write. I'm going to now see should be lowercase. We have mentioned all are lowercase. Now let's run. It's pass. Now let's add some special characters. So hash 1 2 3. Now run. Now this is also pass. So if we give lowercase letter with some special character, it's going to fail. But if we give any characters with uppercase or some title case, then it is going to fail. Now I'm going to robot. Now it's going to fail. Yes, robot is not a lowercase. Now at the end also if we provide, it is going to fail. Robot is not a lowercase. Even though if we enter in between also, it is going to fail. So in this way, we can able to assert whether the given statement is lowercase or not. And we can able to provide some special character also. Yeah. Now we have completed lowercase. Now let's go for the should be uppercase. Should be uppercase is exactly opposite of should be lowercase. So in this case, we have to provide all are in uppercase. If we provide any character in the lowercase, it is going to fail. So should be uppercase. I'm going to mention positive scenario robot. Now it's pass. The should be uppercase is pass. And if we applied some, if we added some numbers or special characters, then also it is going to pass. No issues. Yes. Now if we add anything which is small characters, then it is going to fail. Yes. Robot at the last two characters are not uppercase. That is the reason it's failed. Yep. Now we have completed should be uppercase. Now our next keyword is should be title case. So in this case, what happen means the first character of any word should be capital word. Otherwise, it is going to fail. Now let's write should be title case. This example robot 1 2 3 framework hash 45. So here we have the first character is a capital letter and followed by all our small letters, and we can add any number of special characters or numbers. So now let's run this one. As you can see, its test case is pass. So should be title case is a pass. So in this way we can able to check should be title case. Now our next command is should match the regular expression. So what would happen means here we have to provide a regular one input value followed by regular expression. So it is going to match the regular expression. If the regular expression matches, it is going to pass. Otherwise, it is going to fail. Now let's write some code. What to demo? Now should match regular expression. Now I'm going to provide some numbers 5, 6, and it contain all regular numbers at least 6. Yeah, I think I. So now what will happen means it is going to check a regular expression where it contain all numbers at least 6 characters. It is going to, and we have provided up to 6 numbers. Now run is pass. So here we have to provide a regular expression, regular expression keyword, and afterward we have to provide a input followed by regular expression pattern. Then it is going to pass. So let's write some more. Should match regular expression foo string followed by some number. So the pattern is foo string followed by d plus. So number. Now we entered foo word colon followed by some number. As you can see, is pass. Similarly, we can able to write one more is that's we can ignore the case and we can ignore the new line also. For that one, should match a regular expression. I can write A B C slash n D E F G and A B dot star F G, and I can mention this is a pattern, and I can mention some flags is equal to ignore case and followed by dot all. So what is going to happen means it is going to check this pattern, and if there any ignore it is going to ignore the case also. Uppercase lowercase is going to ignore, and it is going to ignore new lines also. If any new line or tabs are there, it is going to ignore. So word starting with AB followed by some characters, at the end it should be FG. So now let's run. I think it's failed. uh, dot all is failed. Why it is that? Ignore case. Why? Here I have added T, one extra T. That is the reason it's failed. Now let's run. Yes, it's pass. So when you refresh this one, we can see it's pass. It's ignored the case and followed by we added one new line that is also is ignored. So in this way we can able to check any input we provided is matching the regular expression or not. So and our next keyword is should not match regular expression. So it's exactly opposite of should match. In this case we have to give input which should not match the regular expression. Now let's write. What we can do is we'll copy the same thing and we'll just modify some values. Should not match regular expression. Now it is the number correct. Now I'm going to give some numbers. FD. So instead of starting with number with only 6 characters, in the starting I have given some number, and afterward in between I'm going to give some number, so some characters. So now it should not match. Yes, this is correct. Similarly, for this one also I can able to change. Should not match starting with who, but I can here mention, I will mention here a D. So food, food word followed by colon followed by number, but here is a foo is there, D is missing. Now it is not matching that one, so it's going to pass. Yes, correct. Now, okay, this is also. Now we let's try this to convert to should not match. Should not match A, B, D, F, G. Okay, here A, B is there. Let's change this to A, D. Now, even though it's ignore case and new lines also, the starting word A, B is not matching. It's A, D, E. So it has to pass. Yep, it's completed. Now, if you go the complete result, you can see for the should not match, should match, and should not match, we just change some patterns, and we change some input, and it's called pass. Yeah, we completed all the assertion related keywords from the robot framework. Yep, thank you.